Welcome back to Baseline Car Channel. In today's episode, we're gonna be working back on the Mustang. So here's what we got. We got a bad engine that's tapping. Maybe it's still good though, but we'll get into that later on. But yeah, tapping engine. We got a painted engine bay. We got a whole bunch of junk over here, the pile of junk. Don't worry about that. But we got a pile of good stuff right here that I'm gonna pull the cover and get right into it in a few seconds. And let me show you guys what we got there. We got a long day ahead of us. Alright guys, so here's what we got here. We got a pile of goodies, as I already said before. Let me walk you slightly through it, what we got here. So we have a brake master cylinder right here. We have washer fluid reservoir, windshield wiper motor, both valve covers in used good condition. We have pretty much everything we need. We have headlights right here. We have a wire harness right here as well. We got these things. They go on the firewall. Where's the burned up one? Right there. This is a burned up one. This is the good one. We got another one of those. We have a brake booster thing right there. We have a power steering right there. AC compressor, alternator. I mean, all of it. Let's just say all of it. We got more covers over here. We got the airbag for the knee airbag. We got coils. More covers on the engine bay, wipers, pit arm. And over here we have the radiator support that's gonna go on the front. The whole complete radiator support. We have a cowl for the top because ours is burned up. We have the new reinforcement. We got condenser radiators and a fender liner. Let me see if I have missed anything. Oh, the fuse box is right there. It also is part of a wire harness. Also the water pump is right there. Also decided to change one of these. So your boy been hustling and trying to get this stuff all in order. So let's get right into it. Oh, one more thing that I missed the most. This is the main thing. We got the brake lines. We got the brake lines here. Somewhere in this pile we have a brake lines. More brake lines, actually all of them. So we're gonna replace all the brake lines so we could, you know, have a secure braking point. I mean, usually I say who needs brakes, they only slow you down, but in this case I actually decided to put them on. So let's get right into it. Let's start installing them. Let me put you guys on the time lapse and get right into it. Actually, before I go into working into the engine bay and swapping things out over there, which is a lot bigger project, I decided to drop the tranny off and see what's there, if I need to replace the slave cylinder and just the stuff underneath, see what's burned up, what's not, you know. And also let me show you guys what I found in the oil pan over here. You guys see these things? Yeah, a whole pile of them, 8 of them. So what this is this is the oil squirter tanks, and these things should have been deleted when you install the new aftermarket pistons. Unfortunately, nobody deleted them, so you know, these things broke off, end up in the oil pan. Hopefully they didn't damage anything else. So I got the blocking kit coming my way. I'll show you guys further into details, but hopefully these things didn't damage anything. I'm gonna inspect a little more when the blocking things come in, and we'll get right into it. But as for right now, let me drop the tranny and see what the clutch looks like. Alright guys, so here's what we got. We got the tranny right here. And for those of you that thought this thing got toasted, oh, wait. This tranny is sliding down on me. Those of you that thought this thing is toasted and completely gone, this thing is all good. I mean, look at it. The boot is not even melted. So none of the heat got into it. Everything outside, like this thing, got melted. But the casing took all the heat. As you guys can see, this rubber or whatever silicone thing didn't even melt. And let's get to the clutch. So what we got here, we got a competition clutch right here. Where is it? Yeah, competition clutch right here. What's the series? I don't know what this is, what these numbers mean, but I'm sure I'm gonna Google later on. These guys looks like they are from a Conyers. But yeah, I don't think the clutch is damaged at all. I'm sure the clutch is used to the heat and everything that it's supposed to have. And this guy told me, the previous owner told me that he recently changed the clutch. Like he just got sponsored on this clutch, maybe a week before that, something like that. So it should be a brand new clutch. As far as sensor, as you guys could see right here, none of it is damaged. It's just the outside of it. I'm pretty sure I could have plugged this plug out and this sensor could be good, but I might have this sensor and I might replace it. Let's see. If anything, I mean, it's easier to replace sensor from outside. But yeah, I'm happy with the, with the results that we see from opening or taking the tranny off. Everything looks alright though. So let's keep going. So I'm probably gonna leave the engine hanging like this until I'm ready to swap the stuff off of it. The sensors in the back and all that stuff. Clean it up. But until then, while I'm waiting for oil block off plates to come in and mail those things, instead of those things, I got a whole engine bay that I gotta work on. So I'm gonna put you guys on the time lapse and let's get right into it. As you guys can see, I changed the cable, the hood latch cable, and up next we got ABS actuator. Got one of these things, so this thing gotta go over there. I'm gonna pop it in and then I'm gonna swap these lines from underneath and from basically engine bay. You see the line that's hanging over there goes on the other side. Gotta change that one as well. So all the lines and the actuator coming up next. Guys, so brake booster replaced. This line going to the front, what is it, front left. It's also replaced. These are the rear ones. Also replaced those two. These are the old ones, rear ones, the rear old lines. I'm pretty sure they're still good. They just got a little bit melted plastic on them. Let the camera focus. Here we go. So they're still good, but I didn't want to test their strength and stuff. And this is the other line for the front left also. I mean, it's stiff, it's all good, I think. I'm pretty sure 90% of it is good, but I don't want to test the strength, so I just decided to replace it. Goes to a pile of scrap. And as far as this line that goes on this side, I'm not going to replace it because I have my cradle down and I really don't want to break the new line when I'm going to be installing all of this. So I'm going to install it the last thing. As for right now, I'm probably going to install this firewall cover piece that goes over here, and then a brake booster and so on and so forth. So let me keep going. Okay, so the brake booster is all good and connected, all new lines. Look at it, all tight and fit, perfect. So right now we're just gonna move on to the next thing. Okay, up next we got this bracket right here for the ECM, for the fuse box, whatever the brackets go here. Gonna install those. Also we have AC lines right there. We gotta connect coolant lines, and then I gotta change this thing and the covers, everything that goes on this side. So I'm trying to swap everything I could at this point, and let's see what happens. Wow, would you look at that? I mean, just look at it. This engine bay turns out to be better and better every day. It just looks like a normal engine bay that never got burned. You guys see all these covers. This is ECU mount that's holding on. The ECU goes over here, fuse box goes over it. We got the AC line connected. Not all of them, just the ones that go behind the engine. So pretty much the engine is ready to go back in, but the engine is not ready. Also, I want to install this wiper motor, but decided not to, or delayed, because there is a plug underneath and it's easier to connect this plug once you have all the wire harness running towards this way. I'm on the rails, this way, and underneath the cabin. So whenever I'm going to be connected to this wire harness, it's going to be easier for me to connect this plug. So that's why I didn't install that yet. But what I'm going to do right now is probably work on the engine before I change all these sensors and all these bells and whistles of the engine and mount the tranny back on, which are already clean. And look at it, it looks really clean though. You guys see, not the cleanest, but clean. Anyways, moving on. So we gotta clean this engine bay. You guys can see it's all burned up, and I don't want to leave it like that, which is, I mean, it's fine, but I kind of want to clean it. So what I'm gonna use is a Easy Off, which is a stove cleaner. By the way, this is not a paid advertisement, so you know, unless Easy Off wants to sponsor me, you know, they're free to do so. But until this point, you know, it's not a paid advertisement. I'm just gonna clean it, use their product to clean this engine. And once I clean it, then I'm gonna swap all these sensors and everything. I don't want to spray Easy Off on the new sensors just because I don't want to damage new sensors. So yeah, and then gotta change the covers, front end, seals, all that stuff. So I'll get right into it. Let me put you guys on the time lapse and let's get into it. Check this out, this puppy's all nice and clean. A lot cleaner than before, definitely. It had oil and debris and stuff. But overall it looks clean now, so it's ready for rebuild. While I was washing the engine, check out what came in. Let me open this package. And just like that, it's open. So check it out what we got inside. We got these things. Ugh. So these are the block off plates for the oil squirters. Basically they block off the oil so you don't lose the oil pressure later on, and when you have aftermarket pistons you don't need them. And a Boss 302 engine, they don't even use them at all. They block them off from a factory, so that's definitely a must thing to do. So I'm gonna wait for the engine to dry out for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna lift it up and start rebuilding it from inside out. Okay guys, you guys see that thing right there? Trying to show you finger right there. Those are the oil squirters. Let me see if I could show you any other one, if they're gonna be visible. By the way, check out those diamond pistons and those forged internals inside. That looks good, whatever that is. But yeah, I'm about to change those squirters that broke off with the block off plates. Oh, by the way, you can see it better right here. Let me see if I can focus it right. There we go. A lot better, a lot better. You can see those things broke off, so it should be easy job. Let me get those things changed up, change this gasket, all the seals in the oil pan, and move on to the top. Alright guys, so check this out. You guys see those blocking plates? Boom, those things look good. So you see these squirters, the tips of them, that's what broke off. And what they do, they spray oil on the original stock pistons. But when you have aftermarket pistons like these, you guys see those shiny things? Yeah, they don't need no oil. They're good. So yeah, I just got rid of all these. There's 4 bolts of 4 squirters, and each of these have 2 nozzles on them. So yeah, that pretty much, you just unscrew the 10mm and then you screw in the bolt that they gave you, and that should do it. Let's get on it. Let's keep moving. Alright guys, check this out. Valve covers in, new sensors, boom. What up? I mean, take a look at it. It just looks really nice. New sensors right here. New sensors, all new sensors. Just so we don't have any problems. Some of them actually looked okay. Just a little burned up on top, but I didn't want to take chances on it. So yeah, new valve cover right here. Not new, but used. New sensors right here. So harmonic balancers installed, so this thing is ready to rock and roll. These are the old sensors. I just gotta throw these away. Have no use for them. Also, before that, I gotta change these 2 sensors, which I already have. I'll pop those in, and I think I'm ready to put the transmission and engine together. Yeah. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do right now. So check this out. The transmission all washed and clean, and the engine are ready to be installed. They're all together, bolted in, valve covers in, all the sensors are in, all that's necessary. Not all. These 2 are still going to be replaced, but I can replace these later on when I put the engine back in. But overall, you guys see this engine is ready to rock and roll. So we're ready to install this, but we're not going to do this today, because we messed up 2 of these bolts for the power steering, so that's gonna delay us some time, but that's okay. We got a lot of work done today. I mean, all the lines, hoses, aligners, everything, booster, the brake booster, ABS system. Other than the wires, we pretty much got it all, and we got everything that was necessary for us to do before we install the engine. But I'm not gonna leave you guys with such a bad note. I got a good package that came in today. And check this out, boys. Nitrous Express. So yeah, we got something inside this package. So we're not gonna reveal it in this video. We may reveal it in the next video. But that's some good stuff right there, you know. And that's it, guys. Alright guys, so that would be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. As you guys see, we already got the engine done. We could have probably popped it back in, but we got a little delay in our way, so that's not a big problem. Thank you guys for watching, tuning in, always sharing my videos, like, commenting, and doing all the good stuff. Appreciate it, you guys. Please share this video with your buddies or whoever builds some Mustangs. I really appreciate any support you guys give me. Leave in the comments below any advice that you can give me. Leave it in the comments below. I really appreciate it all. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time. Peace.